This is, at least for me, the relic in Slay the Spire that I purchase least frequently. Okay, we have 2 brutalities. We can play both of them. Wait, 2 burning pacts and a dark embrace. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. This is really good. Play some Ironclad. Ooh, this is probably my favorite ever starting bonus on Ironclad. Lose 7 max health, obtain a random rare relic. It costs you upfront nothing. In exchange, you get potentially one of the best relics in the game. There's a whole bunch of rares that are amazing for Ironclad. Dead Branch, Pocket Watch, Fossilized Helix, Incense Burner, Gambling Chip, or the Tungsten Rod, making us lose 1 health whenever we would lose 1. That ain't bad either. And this will encourage us pretty heavily to take Ironclad's self-damage cards like Combust, Hemokinesis, or Brutality. I don't think I want to go for a Burning Elite with no fire before it, so probably we'll go like this way. Oh my god, there's 4 Elite paths too. Neat. Might not go for all 4. At the very end we have to deal with the Guardian, which won't be too much of a problem. But there's a pretty good 3 Elite path. Fire into Elite, into Shop, into Elite Fire after the Relic. Lots of good options, I think, all starting with the right half here. This looks like potential death. Go this way. I see. Only you had 12 hit points. This would be a little bit less gnarly. Thoughts on Combust in A20? It's pretty good, especially if Slime Boss is your Act 1 boss. I highly recommend Combust in that case. But as a general rule, Combust is a nice way to deal AoE damage for the Ironclad. It does cost a few hit points per combat, but it's usually worth it. I guess I'll just triple strike. Could go like strike, strike, defend. But the defend actually, no, it's worse than, that's just objectively worse than 3 strikes. Take 11. Tungsten Rod value adding up already. Can't do that attack again, but you can do the smaller attack because you're rude. Please. I will absolutely hate it if you roll 12 attack next turn. I'm just gonna play the strike here. Take 2. Yeah, I would have been punished very hard for reading a defend last turn. Pretty rude first fight, but ultimately we're only missing 8 health, and we get a block potion, which I'm going to go ahead and say is a high roll. Normally, I really like a Blood for Blood as the first reward. It's a lot harder to justify with a Tungsten Rod, though, since we're going to be losing hit points less frequently. Disarm is pretty good. Disarm will make Guardian's multi-attack way less dangerous. It's okay against Lagavulin, but it's really not good against the Sentries or the Gremlin Knob. But there's a lot of fights where Disarm is really helpful. I'll pick it up over this, I think, relatively stinky Blood for Blood. We'll see how that treats us. Kareem Lock, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. Welcome to the council, and thanks for putting us back at 1,000 here. Yeah. This is what happens when you take a disarm, is your... I mean, the Blood for Blood would be equally useless here, right? It would cost 4. So, So there was no way to avoid this turn. That's what I'm getting. Let's do this. And another potion, wow. Clothesline plus Disarm plus Tungsten Rod is a really powerful mitigation strategy. It's also the best damage card here. I think a bit better than a Heavy Blade with no strength. And I don't have any better choices, so I'm gonna take it. Much of a heal. We'll take 5 max health, that's fine. Never take the regret here. I think taking a curse for a relic is often a bad deal, and a curse for a relic that also costs 5 max health is an even worse deal. Unless you have Omamori, then it's a better deal. If you've got Omamori, all bets are off. Man, these combats are not pulling their punches when it comes to the hit point loss. What? Man, we are not very strong, huh? Okay. Mine just kills next turn. Okay, we'll use the Blood Pot. Whirlwind. Whirlwind is a start. Gives us some AoE. That lets us take a hard pull fight. I don't think I want an event here. Let's do one more combat. One more chance at a potion. It might hurt a bit, though. Regret it immediately. Damn it. Dang it. Get rid of that disarm. I need you to stop attacking me. Please. You split at 35. Clothesline Strike is 1 more damage than Bash Strike. About to be weakened. Okay. So this is only going to do 9 damage? Yikes. But you're guaranteed to attack next turn. Strike, Strike, Whirlwind will kill. Hopefully this one's debuffing. One strike and then Whirlwind. All of my hit points out the window. Yikes, act this has been so far. Maybe we'll get a potion, or maybe we'll get a favorable elite fight. Those are the hopes and dreams I have. A flex ain't bad either, actually. Our options, armaments and Iron Wave? I feel like we need some damage, and flex is damage. It is. Awkward, weird damage, but it's definitely damage. Deeply concerned. And we're going to upgrade our Whirlwind for 3 more. Next, I'd like to upgrade the Flex, but we may not be able to do that. Okay, here goes. It's the Nubbert. Our turn 1 is decent, but not great. I'm going to Power Potion right away, and an Inflame will definitely help. Okay. Pretty good. Go like this. Okay, I think we got a really good roll, ultimately. Do we ever kill next turn? We have 2 points of strength. If we flex, this will be 12 plus 15. 27. Next turn, we deal 21 plus 12. Maximum damage we can do is 60. That's not a kill, so I don't play the flex. This definitely could have been worse. We get a boat thingy. 10 block on turn 1. Feels pretty alright. Sword Boomerang goes nicely with the flex. How do we get out of this act alive? I think it means going to the shop and buying a potion. We need more damage. Sword boomerang is damage. Okay. Clockwork souvenir would be good here too. Not the hand drill. Here. Oh no, this shop. Oh no. Not much of use here, unfortunately. We don't want any of these cards, like maybe Bludgeon? Oof. Don't want a fire breathing. We're not fighting Hexaghost or Slime Boss. Yeah, it's definitely potion time. We'll replace the power potion. This would be very good against the 3 Sentries fight. And I guess we'll remove a card? I could even go remove defend, add a True Grit. That feels reasonable. Right now I can't afford to remove strikes. We have to be able to kill these 2 elites. But remove defend, replace it with a True Grit does feel pretty good. Good or bad is the drill in general. This is, at least for me, the relic in Slay the Spire that I purchase least frequently. Of all the relics that you can find in shops, I think this one is the worst. And that's not necessarily a statement of absolute truth, but rather a personal conclusion and a personal preference that I've arrived at. It gives you vulnerable when you break an enemy's block, and the truth is that there's only some percentage of fights where the vulnerable matters, some percentage of fights that have vulnerable, and the overlap between the two, or some percentage of fights that have block, excuse me. And the overlap between the two, fights where they have block and you want to apply vuln, is just not that high. But a lot of enemies do block, ultimately. Most bosses block, and in Act 2 and 3, it's something like a third of all enemies apply block. But most of the enemies that block also have artifacts, which complicates the matter a little bit. I think I am going to do Defend, Remove, True Grit. I don't know if that's actually good, but we're going to find out. That turns it around for us. Akabeko makes our first attack do 8 additional damage, and that means it's time to slap. This will be what? 15 even when weakened? Yeah. You anchored? Seven. Could have been such a clean fight. Could have been. We only take 3, though. Hello? Whirlwind, what are you doing, dude? Get on top of the deck. Despite that, we actually gained hit points, so that feels good. And a Battle Trance to draw more cards. Really love to see it. Great in conjunction with Flex here. Really, really, really happy with card draw. I think the Rampage is too late. We're doing Flex Whirlwind Boomerang stuff now. Perfect. Alright, I'll eat. Largavulin. Disarm will help here. Do I dare Power Potion? I think I do dare Power. One more card every turn, or one more energy every turn. Give me more energy in this fight. Okay, Bash Whirlwind next turn. If I lose the Clothesline, I'll be pretty sad. Actually, yeah, let's see. What's the order here? If we Bash Whirlwind, we do 16 plus 12 times 2, which is definitely less than 16 times 4, right? Sure, we lose the Vol next turn, but that was so much damage. Exhaust a strike on purpose, only take 5. And I want to have a higher chance of drawing a defend. Although ideally I want True Grit here. Take 2 more. Rod has put in really, really serious work. Get a Sundial. Every 3 times we shuffle the draw pile, gain 2 energy, and a Fire Potion. As well as a Feel No Pain, offering us block when cards are exhausted. We already have True Grit, we already have Disarm. And this is going to help us scale really well, I think. Really, really well. It also lets me maybe upgrade the True Grit, although currently I think upgrading Sword Boomerang and upgrading Flex are both pretty good too. We have quite a few good upgrades. Probably going to upgrade Disarm before Guardian. Actually get Guardian down to 0 damage on the Whirlwind. The Curse also exhausts. Yes, the Ascender's Bane will also benefit with Feel No Pain. Yes, it will. I think the Burning Pact was pretty good too, and we'll definitely take the next Burning Pact we see, now that we have a Feel No Pain. With a Fire Potion in hand and Guardian coming up, I'll upgrade this True Grit so that it's not exhausting a random card. And so that the block is a little bit better. And we'll go for Disarm next, I think. Whirlwind, we need to have a talk, you and I. This is unacceptable. I think we go Akabeko Strike on the Wizard. The Wizard on turn 3 will attack for 30 damage. We cannot allow this to happen. And then we can, with 2 strikes, finish off the Sneaky here. A little bit more efficient than doing that the other way around. Perfect. Perfect. Kill the Wizard. It's die. Having a little bit of a hard time actually killing the Donkey Gremlin now, because he'll always get blocked from the Shield Gremlin. Fool, you cannot harm me. Nice damage, idiot. Cool, that worked out really well. We got 6 hit points, didn't use a potion, found a potion, and we find a feed? Or a combust. I did try a vertical mouse mathematician, but it turned out that my personal problems weren't caused by the mouse I was using. I ended up going with a lap board to solve my own ergonomic issues, a flat platform on which to rest my mouse and keyboard while sitting on the cozy chair here. So I've been using a kind of regular style optical mouse to go with that. This is a... Oh, he did something. There we go. This is a Corsair lapboard that goes with their K63 wireless keyboard. So this feed is a great way to scale in the long term. Meanwhile, Combust is free area of effect damage every turn, which is pretty spicy. We're doing really well in the short term. Feed is a great way to scale up for the long term. Take the feed. Feels good because it is good. I might use the Fire Potion to land feed, potentially. 15 plus 8 plus 12. 35. Well, you know what that means. I eat the Gremlin Knob, pick up the Courier, giving us 20% cheaper shops and price reduction, and we're offered a couple of interesting choices here. Bloodletting is only 2 health to gain 2 energy, and with our card draw, that's pretty spicy. Or we can take a spot weakness for some strength gain, which is very, very valuable to us as well, with the Sword Boomerang and the Whirlwind. I actually really like this Bloodletting. I'll take it over the other option there. And we're gonna want to upgrade our Battle Trance now soon. Should be a pretty easy fight to land our feet in. Since we've got an upgraded Disarm and an upgraded True Grit. Ouch. I guess. Whatever, we also have hit points. Probably gonna find maybe like a... limit break after this, and I'll feel like a doofus. Okay. Watcher was a glorious win, schmooze. Really? Actually, wait. 12 plus 12. Rounding! No, we're 1 short. I have to use the Distilled Chaos here. I think it would still be fine for more action Dark Twinge. The flat stable surface is really appreciated. And I haven't had any problems speedrunning using it. Alright, we'll use the Distilled Chaos. We'll even play the Sword Boomerang first to increase the odds that we hit that. We land feed? Oh well. Not good. Okay, and we should be smooth from here. Interesting. With Weak Up, this attack is completely harmless to us. Kind of why I expected to win the fight handily, but Spire had other plans. Hence the nullification. GG. Ooh, Brutality. Oh, I love Brutality here. Wow. 0 cost, draw 1 more card per turn. The Tungsten Rod will stop the self-damage, so it's just free card draw TM. Could take a Reaper, which is insanely good with Akabeko here, as a way to heal up. Pretty good with the Flex, too. Or we could take an Exhume to get back a card from the exhaust pile. These are all great cards. And all very good in different reasons. I do think that I end up wanting this Brutality the most, for the additional card draw per turn. Especially given that we took a Bloodletting. I'm going to take this Brutality. And for boss relic-wise... Deals Pandora's, man. Get 8 transforms. We've got a solid mitigation strategy, even without the defense, and the strikes aren't a very good way to do damage. So I really don't mind transforming all strike and defend cards, even though we don't have any, like, egg relics or anything. This would be pretty decent, I think. Unless we get 6 powers and a Searing Blow and a Rampage, but that would never happen. I think Calling Bell is pretty reasonable too, giving us 3 relics, 1 common, 1 uncommon, and 1 rare, in exchange for a curse, which isn't even that bad, because this deck has a lot of card draw. Or Velvet Choker, giving us 1 more energy, but limiting us to 6 cards per turn. Velvet Choker's not great with the Battle Trance, not very good with the Bloodletting either. I'm gonna go with Pandora's Box. What's in the box? Another Brutality? Damn it. I should have taken the Reaper. Okay, we have 2 Brutalities. We can play both of them. Wait, 2 Burning Pacts and a Dark Embrace? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. This is really good. Two Burning Pacts and a Dark Embrace. Flame Barrier for block, Headbutt to recur stuff. This is a fantastic Pandora's. And the best part is, we can exhume our feed to double feed in combats now. We've got Double Tap Whirlwind, we've got... yeah, you name it, we have it. You name it, we've got it. Deck does want a lot of upgrades, though. Quite a few. So I'm going to try to get those upgrades. Probably here. I was originally planning on upgrading a Brutality, but if I have 2 of them, I don't need to. Things that I'd like to upgrade include making Burning Pact, Dark Embrace a little bit cheaper. Probably the Feel No Pain upgrade is really significant at this point with so many exhausting cards. I think the Bloodletting upgrade for 1 more energy is probably going to be real as well. And I'd love to upgrade Feed, but realistically it probably won't happen. What I would love is to find an Armaments and either upgrade it or have it be upgraded for me. How good are we at combats? I mean, Birds will be easy. Chosen should be easy. I think I'll try to go to this door, which means we have to get through this elite fight. Also go for 3 elites this way. Let's start out here. See what happens. It is chosen. We will play Brutality, we will play a Feel No Pain, we will play a Disarm. Could have exhumed the Disarm and played it again there, maybe. That's another good target for the exhume. Stuff. We don't mind Dazed. Nice attack, idiot. Don't have any Darkest Dungeon YouTube content, no, Logan, but what, I do, however, plan on playing Darkest Dungeon 2 whenever that comes out. Poor Chosen. Wasn't meant to be like this. Just letting to double tap this bash? Sure. An easy fight. And there's the armaments. Sweet. That'll let us upgrade our feeds for more max health. We're going to prioritize upgrading it so that it can upgrade everything in hand. It'll make Exhume cheaper. It'll make Double Tap activate twice. It'll make Dark Embrace cheaper. It'll make more energy off the Bloodletting. It's going to be beautiful to have that. Ooh, and we're offered a Ritual Dagger. Oh my. Ritual Dagger is a very powerful attack card. It does 15 damage and it gets stronger permanently if you kill an enemy with it. It does compete with Feed, but we can double stack it with the Exhume, which is pretty spicy. If you Exhume Ritual Dagger and use it again to kill a second enemy, it'll level up twice. So this Ritual Dagger, at the cost of some of our max health, can become an incredibly powerful way to murder everything. And we can double tap it for huge damage. Yeah, this Ritual Dagger, if we take care of it, will do 400 damage to heart. It'll kill everything. And it'll help kill this elite, too. You know what? I'm gonna take it. It also only costs us 5 health because of the Tungsten Rod. Greetings, nerds. Not quite. Back to that. Oh, I should have played it so that I could exhume it, actually. But maybe we'll get a double dagger kill here. Try to do that. Smash Clothesline would be 8 plus 12, 26. Oh, I have a perfect kill here. Hello, Cactuars. Bring back the brutality, then. Aha! Knew it. So 8 plus 15 times 1.5. 22, 30. Okay, we won't kill. And we get Exhume next turn, so I am gonna try to double up here. Blocks for 9, right? Blocks for 6. Okay, even better. But what I'm trying to set up here is, let's see, Exhume, Dagger, Armad. Yes, we want to not just kill, but we want to upgrade the Ritual Dagger before we do. Option for feet as well. I want this Ritual Dagger leveled up. Big time. Currently does 18 damage. Upgrade it. Now if we look at it, 23. We got plus 8 damage on the Ritual Dagger in that one fight. That's going to be the standard we set going forward. Second Flame Barrier is kind of expensive, but I do like it a lot. A lot? A lot. Let's think about which way I'm going. Do I still want to go this way? That gets me 3 fires. So does this way. This way gets me 1 more elite, but we don't get a shop, and I have a courier. Plus 8, because we killed 1 enemy for plus 3, and then we upgraded it with armaments to be plus 5 on the next one, and got plus 5. So 3 and 5 totals 8. gonna take an event here. Choose one of 20. Would love another energy generating card. Particularly, I would love Corruption. Seeing Red is great too. Seeing Red is quite good here. Actually, with 2 Burning Packs and a True Grit, what about a Sentinel? Gives us an exhaust target to generate energy with. Second Wind could be good too. When do we feed versus dagger? That's a really hard question to answer, and I think the true answer, Biggleby, in this case is going to be whichever one's in our hand. All other things being equal, I think I'd prefer to up the Ritual Dagger. But... oh, wait, what? You're not supposed to be able to skip there. Hold on. I glitched out of it by accident. I'm going to actually save and quit to undo the glitch. And I'm going to choose that Sentinel. I was totally by accident there. Alright, I am going to go to the store. I think I'm going to need potions for the elites this act. Dual wielding Ritual Dagger does not upgrade it twice. Excellent question. No, because dual wield is weird, basically. Is the short answer there. Because when you create copies of something with dual wield, you lose the original one, and you create a bunch of copies. Don't murder me. Does a lot more damage. Probably needed the block on the next turn, too. This is fine. Play the True Grit. Next turn we'll have Ritual Dagger. We are going to be weakened. I'll take the... no, we're not drawing it. Alright, put a Flame Barrier on top. Close but no cigar. Looks like it gets me a cigar, though. 22 goes to what, like 17? With the clothesline. Almost enough to kill? Almost. Love to headbutt here, but I can't. Okay. Hey, we even get to upgrade it. Nice. Get a Heart of Iron, giving us 6 points of Metallicize, and I really like an Intimidate, actually, with a Dark Embrace and a Feel No Pain in the deck. It's just a little bit of free weaken to all of our enemies. Good with the armaments, too. Alright, we have to fight an elite to get to the shop. Willing to do this. Luck to us. Always good with maths? Yes. Yes, maths have been a strength of mine for quite a while. It's, a big fan of arithmetic and such in high school. Do an additional 13 damage or one more turn of weaken? Take the turn of weaken. We have to exhume disarm. We can take this fight quite slowly. Ow. I just say. Okay, there we go. Go for a dagger kill on this fight, too. Feels weird to have, like, almost abandoned feed here. And yet that's exactly what we're doing. Try me. Yes, El Bandit. Double tapping Ritual Dagger does upgrade. Actually, we can demonstrate right now, right? Perfect. It should, if I double tap it. So it's at 28 currently. Only the second hit will kill. $33, yes. We get a Paper Frog, making us do more damage to enemies who are vulnerable, and we're offered a Flex Plus versus a True Grit Plus. Both cards I'm extremely happy to see in this deck. I think I'll take the True Grit. Alright, shop, what do you got? Oh my god. Can I have 999 gold, please? Wow. This is it. This is the shop. I would pull out my real IRL wallet and spend money here if I could. There's almost nothing in this store that isn't amazing. Let's talk about the possibilities that I think are good. I don't really think Sever Soul or a second clothesline is anything to talk about here, but offering only does 5 damage to us, gives us a ton of cards, generates block, draws more cards, and works great with our armaments. Corruption here would make all of our skills free, as well as exhausting when played. Very good in conjunction with Dark Embrace, very good in conjunction with Feel No Pain. It's seen incredibly good corruption here. Relic-wise, the Incense Burner's amazing for intangible. The Ornithopter's great for healing us every few combats. Orange Pellets can purge debuffs. That's great with Flex. Like, there's a line where we buy Ornithopter and Orange Pellets, and that's pretty good. Art Removal's excellent as well. What I think I'm going to personally choose here is Offering and Corruption, both the rare cards. And these should speed us up very, very significantly. Flame under it too. It was an Impervious under the Offering. But that essentially cheats the energy game entirely. We don't care that we're on 3 energy. At least we're not going to, believe me. Probably going to want to upgrade Corruption so that it's easier to get in play from here. But in general, we just, like, do whatever we want now. This time I think I'm going to feed on the bird. And then we'll try to Ritual Dagger the Chosen. It's an acceptable draw. Now with corruption in play, we get to do all sorts of stupid nonsense. Best way possible. My own bash was a bad choice. What did I do that for? Searing below +1 or brutality number 3. Interesting choices. Probably gonna say no to all of that, but, you know, thanks for the offer. We enter turn without block, huh? Actually quite nice with the disarm and the weaken and such. We'll take that. Of course, taking the Orichalcum all but guarantees there'll be a dead branch in the next chest. That's fine. That's fine. And I'm going to upgrade my armaments right away. Upgrade all cards in hand. Next upgrade is Corruption, and then maybe Offering after that. Becomes 18 times 3, which is enough to kill you, but I actually want you to live so that I can kill you with my special stuff. Special stuff. Yes, that's the words. Those are the words. Kill them with the special stuff. There's Arma. Upgrade both the Ritual Dagger and the feat. The right way to do this. Dagger is currently at 38. I want the Dagger to start killing stuff instantly. (46 plus 38). 84. That's 43. We'll have to take a little bit of damage to play it. Could also land the feed instead of the dagger again, but let's keep upgrading this dagger. Oh, I had double tap active. Yeah, I didn't need to lose those hit points. Totally forgot my double tap was upgraded. Fair enough. Either way, we've got great potions. I don't actually want a third Trigrid plus. Yes, I do. Don't be ridiculous. Slavers, okay. We can land the triple here. Ritual Dagger, Exhume, and Feed. So, as long as we think about it a little bit, life's gonna be good. I think I wanted to Distilled Chaos because of that. Figured. This is definitely a fight for both brutalities. Ritual Dagger should kill whomever it hits, right? It's 48. So if I bash the middle one, it's guaranteed. Actually, no. It'd be 48. A whiff. I'm gonna do this. That was interesting. The Whirlwind played before the energy gain from the thingamajiggy, which I thought was gonna kill them all. I got lucky there. That does mean I get to land my feet on the red guy here. Minus an upgrade, but whatever. Feels good. Okay. Guess we're upgrading the feed and playing it twice. Double tap feed. Goes to 9. Yes, it'll kill. That'll be a full block. Oh, didn't it feel no pain in play? That's okay. But we got the triple. The only thing we didn't do is upgrade the dagger, which I can definitely afford to do. I'll pay a few hit points for that. How many hit points? Not sure. Probably not too many. What? Forget it. Second to disarm. Very, very tempting. Very good with the Dark Embrace corruption thing. We also get the Ornamental Fan, giving us block if we play 3 attacks in one turn. Pretty damn good. Alright, let's get the Corruption to be cheaper. Our biggest, most important power. And oh my goodness, we could get Mutagenic Strength for 3 strength on turn 1 to go with our Akabeko. We could get the Jax card, which trades health for strength, or we can transform a couple of cards. Try to get rid of the worst stuff in the deck. Transform. I'm actually okay getting rid of one of our brutalities. Although 2 more card draw per turn is not bad. I could see losing Flex at this point. Actually, not a lot of things I'd want to transform here. Maybe Clothesline? Clothesline and Flex would be okay. Not even amazing, just okay. Maybe I just want the turn 1 strength then. Jax is not a bad way to get some strength. Apparently we're just killing stuff with Ritual Dagger. How am I actually going to beat Bronze Automaton? To do 300 damage to that boss. I guess I could do it with Ritual Dagger, right? Like, double tap Ritual Dagger, Exhume, double tap Ritual Dagger. That's a lot of damage. Take the Mutagenic Strength. That gives us 3 strength on turn 1 of each combat. Gonna upgrade some card draw, probably this offering. Help us get the stuff in play quickly. This is definitely not what I had in mind. I'll just use the feed here. Bit of a bad turn one. I need this metallicize from the Heart of Iron. What I do need to do is remove all the artifact from the Bronze Automaton. I think this is going to be Bash Disarm. Yeah, I'm going to Heart of Iron here. Work together, giving us 12 luck. Oh, don't you dare. Ooh, jerk. This is the double tap Ritual Dagger I was talking about, though. Yeah, armament's definitely first here. Maybe it's okay not having corruption here. And we can Burning Pack the Sentinel for lots of energy, too. Need to get in play. I don't need the Bash active, but I do want it. Very much do want it. We're going to do the first activation here. Double tap too. Taking my Bloodletting. Oh no. That's rude, man. Can't do that. That's illegal. My damage, though. Oh, crap. Wait, we have a sundial, we're fine. Let's get rid of Battle Trance. Stupid jerks. I've got the double tap Ritual Dagger thing. Actually, let's just do a little bit of math. Dagger is 51. 51 times 1.75 is 89. So 178 damage, but we're blocking for a bit. I've got double tap, headbutt, exhume. Yeah, we got it. So all I have to do is bash. We take a ton of damage this turn, but we absolutely 100% win on this turn. This does 89 times 2, which is not a kill before the headbutt is. GG! We were able to win that fight without our energy-generating cards, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. We get a fairy in a bottle, letting us heal to 30% one time, and we're offered another Exhume. That could potentially mean triple dagger upgrades in certain fights. As well as, in general, just getting back the disarms a bunch of times. It's great. It's like another feed, but better. Give me that. Sozu Collar Bark. I really like a Slaver's Collar, actually. We have the energy cheating, we just need to get the stuff in play. And most short fights will be instantly ended by the Ritual Dagger. It's gonna do our damage to the heart. Flame Barrier? Question mark? We'll figure it out. I don't think I want a Sozu, although we do have a good potion to hold with the Sozu. I'll take a collar. Take a collar. Targaryen Tantrum! You know, just the other day I was giving away my potions to this random guy in the Spire. Would you believe that he took it and just ran with it? Would you believe? Okay, we have to go for the Burning Elite, which is Yikes Town. Yikes Town. Not a very good store. Already talked about not having good removals. I don't think I want to go to a store. Let's not go to a store. Combats are quite good, though. Every combat is advancing our meta-scaling significantly. We want a number of them. Not too many of them, but a few. Start here. Thought about getting the armaments, but I'm not gonna bother. More like Dorklings. 15 times 3 is 57, right? Yes, it is. I believe they revive before this one attacks me. In Battle Trance? Kind of cute. Okay, there's the Ritual Dagger. We'll just kill an Exhume with it. That permanently leveled up the dagger one time, not 2 times, but only 1 time. Since you only get the bonus on the last of the Darklings here. Almost want a Thunderclap because of our Paper Frog. I'd rather have a Shockwave. Really rather have a Shockwave. Dupont, Dupont. Take a Duplication Potion. We'll fight the Writhing Mass. Peggle anybody? This enemy changes attack intent every time you hit them with unblocked attack damage. Could be a problem for us, but I think won't be. Up for that much? I think so. Better. Dagger's still not upgraded. Still have double tap. No, I don't. No, I don't. But I have Exhume to get back double tap. Okay. Cannot Exhume. No. No, you cannot. And I'll keep taking combats. We want to keep leveling up these thingies. Nice dagger, by the way. 69 damage Ritual Dagger. And here's a multi. We could potentially Ritual Dagger all 3 of these opponents. Although we have to kill the Exploder quickly. Uh-oh. Exhumed Trugrit to get rid of the Sentinel here. Take some damage. Perfect. I already used one of my Exhumes, that's okay. How's Arma doing? Third pile. Okay. 76. So we fed for 4 max health, and we leveled up the dagger by +10. Now it's at 79 damage. Offered a ghostly armor or another bloodletting. Feels like another bloodletting would be good. A little bit more energy generation. Grab my recall here. Go this way. I don't have to go this way. I could go this way. We'll fight the giant head, more like giant dead. Bloodletting upgrade, just like before, is only 1 more energy. There's another Exhume coming up, right? Right. Karma first, then corruption. $186 damage Ritual Dagger. Can make it more than that by increasing the slow stacks, too. Magic Flower increases the amount of healing we get during combat. That makes this Fairy in a Bottle a lot better. Dagger is now at 84 damage and much to go. I'd like to have it over 100 by the end of the run here. Our first boss is Donu and Deka. We'll try to Ritual Dagger both of them, because I can. And honestly, our plan to kill Heart might at this point just be Ritual Dagger. We have 2 Exhumes, so I can go Ritual Dagger, Exhume, Ritual Dagger, Exhume, Ritual Dagger. That's a lot of damage output. That's a lot of damage output. Yes, 4 enemies! That's an even bigger number of enemies. This is perfect. This is exactly what I want to see. Ideally, we can upgrade this. It ain't bad either. Can put one on top of the deck, though. Also, I see that they're all attacking me, which means this actually hurts quite a bit, huh? So double tapping feed, we would do 21 plus 13, so yes, double tap feed will eat 1. Okay with this damage. Far more concerned with making sure we land all of the pieces of our combo here. Okay, we won't armaments the dagger for the first hit, that's fine. Current A20 streak is at 2 Cryo-G. Apologies for any confusion there. Great question, Aubrey. Flower does not proc with feed to give you more max health, but it does give you more current health. So for example, if we gain 4 max health from feed, with Magic Flower, we'll heal for 6 and gain 4 max health. Kind of interesting how it works. There's Arma. Oh, another Exhume, right? Yes. $97 damage. Take one more True Grit Plus. Gotta take the blue key here. It's not a dead branch, it's a shovel. Skip the shovel. Reptomancer. Get actual more energy in these fights too, which is really nice. So double tap dagger kills right away. I'd like to armaments it though. If at all possible. Fossilized Helix prevents the first time we would lose health each combat. A second Arma? Tempting. We're now at exactly 100 damage on this Ritual Dagger. Not bad. Damage cap? There's no cap on how high the dagger can get. It'll just keep going and going and going. Oh, my Helix with the brutalities is not good. Right, right, right. $175. Havoc is way too finagly. This body slam could be our remaining win con though, with the Corruption Dark Embrace thing. That is our backup damage strategy. We're at 36 cards here, so this has gotten a little bit big. Really want to bottle Corruption or Dark Embrace. Dark Embrace, particularly. Would like to the bottle here. stop there for the moment. But now 110? 110. Got a letter opener for some great AoE damage. Second wind could be interesting. I mostly think we don't need any more cards in this deck at this point, though. Bronze Scales could be another way to potentially defeat Heart as well. Can we Ritual Dagger the Transient? That's the important question now. I don't know. Let's find out. Congrats on beating the Heart for the second time with Ironclad, Battle Bean. Hope those explanations helped you out big time. We already have Dark Embrace in play. That's great news. Enough for me. No. First instance of playing it. We'll get it back too, just for the card draw. Oh, it's worth it. There's corruption. Okay, now we want to put Sundial to its best use. Perfect. Already got Ritual Dagger leveled up. Be exhuming it one more time. Oh, and Double Tap is still in the draw pile. I think we got it. I really think... Oh, yeah, we have it here. This will be 180 twice with the double tap. Hold on. We need to upgrade the body slab. That needs to get busted. There we are. GG. Got him. Leveled it up one more time. Because why wouldn't we? And an Impervious for some Blockitude? Hell yeah. Take it Impervious. One more combat, I think. Although this could be double Lord Blockers or Mind Bloom. I think just taking a guaranteed combat to level up the dagger one more time is the way to go here. The Writhing Mass again. Double Peggle. For Peglining. Those are some sad turns sometimes. But then we have good turns other times. Everything was fine. Boink. Shrug Plus without a moment's hesitation. Feels like making Dark Embrace cheaper could be nice. Or maybe upping some card draw. We're at 120 damage. The hope is to have 130 after the Awakened, the Donu Deca fight. And then we want to get Awakened one for another triple. Really want to bottle this. Okay, we've got all 3 keys. Life is looking good. We upgrade Feed and Body Slam and Feel No Pain on turn 1. Interesting. I'm actually gonna True Grit the Feed, though. Feels bad, man. This poor Feed hasn't done much this run. They've had higher priorities than a stinky Feed. We're still intact, huh? We're gonna play it. Santa Carlos, thank you so much for that tier 1 sub. Welcome to the council. Something emotes and community. You are? Just need the armaments now. There it is. Boop. GG. Ritual Dagger now at 130 damage. I think this is the biggest Ritual Dagger I've ever had. Who's next? Did not get to Awakened 1. Awakened 1 would have been better because we would have been able to triple Ritual Dagger in that fight, whereas we only get to do it one time against Time Slug here. Unfortunate. But that's okay. That buffer wasn't doing me any good anyhow. Got lots of disarms for this nerd. I'm gonna Warcry that Impervious Sense out. I agree that calipers or barricade would certainly be a nice thing to find here. Really like that. Ah. 135 damage, Ritual Dagger. We can get it to 145 before the heart. Two thump, a beat deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of this enormous dagger? I'm gonna get a reasonable heal from Magic Flower. I'd rather have the current health though, because we're gonna use our health during the Elites fight, almost assuredly, with Offering. Let's rest up to full here. The Combust from earlier in the game is back. I really like a Dark Shackles. I really like a card remove. I almost want to say an Ink Bottle for more card draw would be worth it too. Actually, that Ink Bottle is really good. We have so many disarms, I'm not going to need a Dark Shackles. Let's go Ink Bottle card remove. Try to get this deck as accelerated as it can be. Hey, Teak. Thanks for those good luck wishes. Have you seen this nonsense? This is such a fun run. So I'd remove probably the Sword Boomerang, although that's actually decent against Heart. Move the Sword Boomerang and take the Ink Bottle. Maybe you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. That's the effect we're after. Draw 1 card. Do I want to shrug? Yes. Okay. We also have a Fairy in a Bottle for a second chance at life, and we drew Corruption on turn 1. Feels pretty good. Your artifact, sir. Play this for another Ink Bottle. I'm gonna hold on to it, though. Next turn could be really ugly. Oh, I think more animations would be amazing for this game, but would really like to see that. Also, really happy to have gotten Dark Embrace there. Maybe that was a dupe pot Dark Embrace. We're good, though. Look at Dark Embrace go. Thanks, Dark Embrace. Being OP. Yes. Yes. Already used 1 Exhume. I do need them both. There you are. Ice Cream lets us conserve energy between turns. There's the limit break that I talked about like a million years ago. Dagger is at 145. Oh my goodness. That is definitely the biggest dagger I've had. We don't need any of this. Let's Let's go. Now, this is not a good turn. We do get the disarm off, which is fine. We get to keep the buffer, which is also fine. I guess that means we can't take damage during the first cycle. So, maybe it is fine. Dupe Pot here is very likely Dark Embrace. For the additional card draw. But it could even be, like, Ritual Dagger, potentially. As well do this. The weaken doesn't matter. I'd rather have this later. Even though it does 5 damage and increments the ink bottle by 1. Nice. This is flawless. We got Dark Embrace Corruption down. First here. Cool, and we can play the True Grit too. So I can dupe the Dark Embrace if I want to. Buffer is not useless. Buffer's gonna be stopping this hit. That seems pretty good to me. I'm gonna go Corruption, and I'm gonna True Grit this Burning Pact so I can dupe the Dark Embrace. Exactly block 64 damage. Feels okay. And now I don't see any reason not to just do 200 damage every turn. Barrier. There's Dagger. Anything else I want to upgrade? Because this is the perfect turn otherwise. Guess let's play this. No, this is all the things I want to upgrade. The Dagger, the Flame Barrier, and the Body Slam all. Very important. Let's see how many cards we're drawing, thanks to not 1 but 2 copies of Dark Embrace. $190 from the Dagger there. We've done all the damage we can. There's no real need to play more cards here. We're gonna stop. Wait, I have Ice Cream? Ooh, and the other Flame Barrier, even better. Take 150 damage back from Flame Barrier, sir. Gotta do 50 more damage this turn. Some weaken seems prudent. The Heart purges negative strength when it buffs like this, so if I were to play Disarm right now, it would immediately remove that negative strength. And we would waste it. And here's the Intimidate removing artifact so that we can disarm it. Enough. So the Exhumed Dagger deals 257 damage. Nice. Here it is again. EG, everybody. Get sacrificed. GG. There it is at the end. 150 damage. Wow. Really cool run. GG. GG. Ultimately, we took that dagger because we had an Exhume, and this was a really cool and unusual interaction. Exhume letting you get it back and stack it again is what enabled this to be such incredible nonsense by the very end. GG. Such a fantastic run. That and, you know, the usual Corruption and Dark Embrace. That was also part of it, of course. Hey everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Did you know that I'm live 5 days a week on Twitch? Come join us to watch me live, ask questions, or chill with the community. Click the link in the description below to follow and be notified when I'm live. And while you're down there, make like a sandwich and sub to this channel for more fresh Baalor content. Ta-ta for now.